when Naval Ravikant says, be the best in the world at what you do, and Gary Vaynerchuk says, you're not necessarily going to be the best at what you do, there's somewhere where those two things meet in the middle. And when you're pushing yourself to your greatest potential, you have to stay within reality. Like, you're not always going to be Michael Jordan, but it's not as important to be Michael Jordan as important to be the best version of yourself that you can be. You can push yourself so hard that you demotivate, deflate, de-inspire, you just knock the wind out of your own sails. Don't stop moving forward.
Feel the wind blow. Keep pushing forward, never let go. Feet to the pavement, riding out love through all the hard times. We're standing strong, momentum building dreams inside. We won't be stopping beyond the night.
Wow. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's happening, everybody? We're back here at the Don't Hold Your Breath podcast, where every day we get 1% better at holding our breath. Say what? Talking about some pre-shift topics today that we talked about. Today, I talked about what is the difference between what you want and what is acceptable, or what you will put up with. Because I hit 241. Let's go accountability chart. I hit 241 2 days ago. Oh, sorry, no, I hit 240.6. And then I was back up to 241 again today. I think what I told him was I hit 241 and then I went back up to 241.6, but whatever. That's the same point, which is that I got comfortable and I felt like, oh, I'm pretty close to my goal. I can kind of slack off. Like today, I didn't do any of my stuff today. I woke up late. I got up at 8. I didn't do any cold bath. I didn't do any meditation. I did not do any breath work. So I never went from death to life. I was dead all day today. And I bet you the people that saw me today, they probably didn't even realize they were talking to a dead person. Weird. They didn't get it. I didn't work out. I did fast, so that was good. I did increase my net income today because I didn't spend any money. I didn't read any of my pages today. And I'm doing a video blog. So I got 2 out of 8, 9, 10 metrics. So I got like a 20% on this test of today, of the day today. Why am I smiling and laughing about that? Like, is that okay? I mean, what did I do today? Well, I met a guy named Tim. I had a great conversation with him. He's doing some events with KP's Kitchen. So there's an event in Bel Air, September 28th. He belongs to some wine communities. He's a big supporter of the restaurant. Talked to him about wine dinners. So I built a lot of that. I talked to the teams. I was vulnerable with the teams where I told them, that sometimes you lose sight of your goals and you're only going to get as far as your discipline takes you, basically. And you can dream and envision your best self, and that's all good and well, but you have to act on that as well. So another quote that I had here, that knowledge is not power, it is only potential. Applying the knowledge is power, and understanding why and when to apply it is wisdom. So that's something that I'll probably bring to the table, tomorrow, the next day, to the pre-shift. So big wins in today and yesterday. I was not very disciplined around my diet, but I did all the rest of my stuff. But actually, and I didn't work out. And today will be the 5th day in a row that I haven't worked out, which is not good. I have to get into a rhythm, and I use whatever excuse I want. Oh, I started a new job. I'm in a whole blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. It's all fucking excuses. So the fact of the matter is, this is the purpose of the accountability chart. If I'm accountable to myself and I'm like, hey, if you want to be in shape, if you want to lose weight, if you want to tone, if you want to feel good and move, like a human instead of like a sloth, because I felt terrible before. And now I feel a lot better, but I know I can feel a lot better and continue down that path, and I can continue to be more of an example for other people who want to do that as well. So if I want to do that, then I'll do it. If I don't want to do it, then obviously I'm not doing it. Obviously I don't want to go work out, so I haven't been going to work out. So what I have to do, I have to make myself just go downstairs and do some push-ups and go do some air squats and some lunges and whatever, exercises that I can do without the gym, and have the discipline to actually, sit up and do that. Anything else is just whiny bullshit, entitled crap, because you're not entitled to having a healthy body. You're not entitled to anything except the ability to make the decision and have the free will to make the choice to go and do the things that will make you the best version of yourself. So that's accountability for today. I wanted to get out that stuff, kind of what's the difference between what you want and what is acceptable, and how do you minimize that differential? How do you trim that fat to where you're really just you're straight up against it, and you know your destiny because you're standing right next to it. So the way to do that is through accountability, maintaining accountability, discipline, constantly following that discipline. And the only way to get there is by doing it and practicing. Am I doing good enough? No fucking way. Am I ever doing good enough? I'm probably never going to be at a point where I'm doing good enough. And I'm cool with that. I'm going to be at a point where I'm doing good enough for a lot of people maybe that are looking at me going like, oh yeah, you're doing great, but I'm never going to be satisfied internally. I might be, the ironic part is I'm not only content, I'm happier. I feel more motivated and more energized and all these kind of words than I ever have before. And at the same time, I'm not satisfied. I'm not there yet. I'm not even scratching the surface yet. There's so much left to do. And it's just like that restaurant that I'm starting over there with in Bel Air and the other both locations. There's so much work to do. There's so much potential. And the only way to get it done, you can't get it done all in one day, and you can't beat yourself up for not getting it all done in one day or 1 week or 1 month. Maybe 1 year, you should have a place where if we don't hit this and this and this, then we have a problem and we need to really pick up the pace. Am I picking up the pace? I'm picking up the pace in some areas, and I'd obviously dropped the ball today in some other areas. I'm okay with that. I just have to make sure and pick it up tomorrow and keep on going forward. So that's the story, Morning Glory. That's the news that's new and improved, because I'm applying what I'm being taught, and making sure that I'm maintaining accountability. I'm having the discipline to put myself back in there. So tomorrow, I'm gonna have to get up and get in the ice bath. I'm gonna have to get up and meditate. I'm gonna have to get up and do my breath work. I'm gonna have to get up early, which means tonight I'm gonna have to go to bed early. Last night I didn't go to bed till midnight. Wait, do I even have it on there? I didn't even write last night's bedtime. I went to bed at midnight. So, and I tried to go to bed early, but that's no real excuse. I've got 10:30, 12 on my bedtime down here. So what I need to do is get myself in bed earlier so that I will get up earlier and actually get myself to fall asleep. So I'll do some breath exercises. I'll concentrate and push myself until that actually happens. But here you are. This is the real deal. You're seeing the real process of creation of one's destiny, of manifestation of greatness, of the maximum potential of a human being. And here we go. We're on the journey. Enjoy the ride. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have any questions or anything interesting that you want to talk about. If you have a perspective, if you have, share some clips or quotes or whatever. If there's anyone out there actually watching this, make some comments. Let me know, have a conversation. This is not about me and growing me and myself. This is about being out there it's partly about that. But the reason why is you. The reason why is whoever's out there watching can see that if this guy who can't even do it right is still doing it and he's still getting results, then why the fuck can't you do it? You should be able to do it too. If this guy who can't look at all these X's on work, like no workout. I still lost 40 pounds in 4 months. Okay. Tell me that's slow. Oh, you should have been able to do it in 2. Okay, cool. Thanks. Come and give me the training then and show me how to do that. I would love to learn how to do that. That's a massive process. It's a great process. And I'm able to do that even though I missed 4 workouts in a row so far, probably 5, honestly, tonight. I don't know if I'm going to discipline myself to go down there and do a bunch of push-ups, but I might. And I'll let you know tomorrow or Sunday or whenever I do the next post here. But the point is, everyone can do it. I'm here doing this thing so that I can affect more people and affect positive change into the world. The whole point of the experiment, the whole point of the project is to share the possibility of the path. Yeah. So enjoy that. Don't hold your breath out there. Have a wonderful chingadera of a day. And let me know in the comments what's going on. We'll talk soon. Peace out. Give me a tree because I'm a penis.